had 312 not happened the way it did, I'm not sure Valley would be in the position they're in today, or I'd be sitting here today. 4 years after the company started, we did land a project on the river right behind here, and we took a bad estimate and a bad project manager and combined that to create a bad situation. The unfortunate part was I was both the bad estimator and the bad project manager, and brought the company basically to minutes of shutting down. So I sat on the back of a pickup truck in the parking lot of another job site with my business partner, Jeff Udipole, and basically looked at him and said, I'm done. I can't put myself and I can't put my dad through this situation again. I was still so more focused on the messaging from the teachers that, why can't you be different? Why can't you study harder? Why can't you memorize? And it was kind of becoming self-fulfilling that they were right, that I was not capable of moving forward. And Jeff said no. He kind of talked me off the ledge that day and said, give it one more shot. There's something in you that can make a bigger difference. We just need to find it.
John would sit there, and then you would see him as he was taking everything in. He'd get this impish grin on his face, and you knew that he had some good stuff coming.
It was always this big vision, and I never knew what was going to come out of his mouth. When I see John calling, I'm like, this is going to be fun, right? Like, whatever it is, I'm in.
It's about 10 years ago we met and did future planning, and we sat down and said our goal is to do $150 million. We just had a new message to our company that said in the next 5 or 6 years, our goal is to hit $500 million. And I actually texted John that night and said, John, honestly, I thought I could run a $100 million company. Only you thought I could run a $500 million company. I mean, and that's what John was. John saw in us what maybe we didn't see in us at the time.
Struggling on tests because I couldn't memorize just put added pressure onto a system that already did not favor visual learners. So it forced me to find different skill sets or narrow in or zoom in on my skill sets that helped me get through those difficult times until I eventually in my 40s learned how to learn.
John has always been passionate about students and workforce development and providing career opportunities for those students.
It was never just about getting students to pick a career in construction, right? It was students who were doing better in math, who passed a math class for the first time and were proud of it, who were showing up to classes for the first time or even graduating with a vision for their life that they might not have ever had before because of going through these programs, and John's support has always been a big part of that.
My emotions and my feelings at 312 wanted were despair, depression, scared to go into my father's office and tell him that we might not be able to keep the doors open for the amount of work that still needed to be put in place with a budget we'd already run out of. So I gave it one more shot, and 10 years later we picked up Paul Brown Stadium, and I took everything that I had done wrong, learning and making it into a positive that just became bigger than anything we could have ever dreamed of.